Hello there my friends, welcome to the Bessie channel. I want to quickly announce to you guys that I finally opened a Discord server, and you can find the link to that down below in the description and in the comments section. And lastly, I just want to say the channel will evolve a bit, so I want you guys to be there with me. So for those of you who want to join me, go ahead and click that invite link down below in the description, and see you there my friends. Let's get this one started. Same as Boba Fett, the Slave One has been embroiled in our brains forever. We can instantly recognize it, and that is for a reason. With this video today, we're going to talk about both versions of Slave One, and that is both Canon and Legends material. Now, as such, I'm going to start with Canon simply because, as you might have guessed, it's fairly new, so there is not a lot of things we can talk about. In Canon, the last thing that is known about Slave One is that Boba Fett used it to transport the carbon-frozen Han Solo from Cloud City to Jabba Hutt on Tatooine, and there is no more mention of it. Now, this of course does not mean that we will never get an update on Slave One, but this will probably happen in comics material, even novels and books. What is crazy, however, as always, is the Legends version of Slave One. In Legends, as we all know, Boba Fett does escape the Sarlacc pit and does survive after Return of the Jedi. What Boba Fett does is he actually steals the Hound's Tooth, which was of course Bossk's personal ship, and he used that to travel for a while. However, Slave One, after Return of the Jedi in Legends, was supposedly abandoned in Tatooine's orbit, and throughout time it was discovered by a rebel scout patrol. Afterwards, they picked Slave One up, and it was left in a shipyard for several years until it was finally recovered by Boba Fett, during which time he went on to develop another ship which was called, guess this, Slave 2. Now, Boba Fett would go on to have many more adventures, where again he ambushed Han Solo on Nar Shaddaa, and the bounty hunter even managed to somehow damage the Millennium Falcon. In this fight, however, Han Solo would get the upper hand. With his newly incorporated lightning gun in the Millennium Falcon, he nearly completely demolished Slave One, which he went on to tear into parts. However, in the nick of time, Boba Fett managed to escape and somehow salvage what had remained of Slave One. Sadly, however, Boba Fett would not be able to use Slave One anymore. It is said that after he escaped the Millennium Falcon, the Slave One was so destroyed and could not be handled that the bounty hunter went on to escape from Slave One's onboard escape pod. After abandoning Slave One, Boba Fett went on to use two other ships, which, get this, were named Slave 3 and Slave 4. However, sometime before the Yuuzhan Vong invasion, Boba Fett had managed somehow to recover and repair Slave One, and he went on to use it once again. The last known location of Slave One was seen 40 years after the Battle of Yavin. Boba Fett went on to use this ship during the Second Galactic Civil War, where he again would use it to transport a carbonite frozen body. Moving from the craziness that is Legends material, what do you guys think we will see next in canon material in regards to Slave One? Feel free to let me know down in the comments, my friends, and thank you so much for watching. Alright, Star Wars fans, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, feel free to leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't miss out on any of my future videos that I will post on this channel. Have a fun day, my friends, and in closing, don't forget, may the Force be with you always.